think what I love about the forums, it's part of what I love about the job, is meeting so many fascinating entrepreneurs.
It's excellent because it allows you to really have some discussions with companies that maybe are ahead on the journey.
I think the major theme coming from last year was networking. So we've got some great speakers, but they also really want some time to meet companies, share experiences, learn from each other, and that's what the day is all about.
What we wanted to create for the group was an opportunity for them to hear the insights from Bruce.
The idea of resilience, that we can bounce back from setbacks, that we can re-energise in the face of adversity.
But then to be able to workshop how they could apply the insights from Bruce's keynote to their leadership approach and also their businesses as a whole.
You put together with people from very different backgrounds and very different companies, and they all brainstorm and come up with kind of really interesting solutions.
I learned a lot about resilience, which was interesting, in the context of community, control, but also identity. And then about the general economic outlook, which was pretty cool, from HSBC.
Well, I love the session that we had about the entrepreneurs who've grown their business, how they'd reached out for support along the way, and the advice that they can give the other founders, CEOs and owners in the room.
I think it means really a lot having the backing of such a diverse and big company that has really the expertise and the network to really help scale.
Alastair Campbell coming and telling us what the future might look like, and how that feeds into how we can do better with our portfolio.
I think one of the things, it was quite comforting to hear that he thinks the government is very pro-growth.
And that's why I say you're at an advantage, because growth is the thing that they have managed to get through to the public. We have to grow the economy.
We had a whole session of a breakout environment where different sort of vertical sectors, for example, got an industry specialist, if you like, to chair it. So that was a very popular session. Lots of people had lots of time to talk.
I think there's nothing like connection and collaboration. I think when you're trying to build something or you're trying to learn something, it's one thing trying to do it through a screen, and it's another thing meeting somebody and shaking their hand and having a genuine conversation face to face.
So the big takeaway for me is really to lean into the community side of being part of such a big portfolio.
And the hopes 2025 are, from a BGF perspective, we continue to find brilliant companies we can invest in, continue to run events like this where they can sort of learn from each other, and that we can continue to deploy capital in a positive way.